Marvel Studios trying to kill Ironheart? I'm not really sure what's going on after that big Superman trailer dropped, but Marvel also brought us our very first look at Ironheart, and honestly, trailer wasn't bad, but the timing here has me pretty worried, and this release schedule makes me feel like they don't have a lot of faith in this project. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about the Riri Williams trailer, what's going on, and why Marvel Studios might be looking to get this over with as fast as possible. Well, we got our very first trailer for Ironheart, and that series has been a long time coming. It's been in production or post-production for about 2 years, and I actually think it's been sitting on the shelf for quite a while until Marvel Studios figured out what to do with the series. Now, as far as the trailer goes, we get to see this version of Riri Williams start to rebuild her life after Wakanda Forever, and as a student at MIT, she's starting to figure out the world's a lot harder for regular people like her than the superheroes she was hanging out with. Now, throughout the trailer, we kind of get some ideas of how this character is going to evolve, and how she'll skirt against some of the more dark aspects and temptations of building your own legacy. And I did like that about the trailer because it gives us something a little bit different. Now, we do know the Hood is going to be the main villain, but I didn't see a lot of that science versus magic aspect in the trailer I was kind of counting on, so I'm curious in future trailers whether that'll be focused on. We also saw a little bit of Eldon Erickson's mysterious character, who's thought to be Ezekiel Stane, but that's yet to be confirmed, and it could kind of go either way. Now, so far, this looks like, well, a pretty standard fare Marvel series, but that's where I start to feel like we run into problems. Now, in case you didn't know, this project actually finished shooting at the end of 2022, meaning the special effects have been ready and finished for probably 2 years. Now, why they've been sitting on it, that's the big question. There is, I suppose, a distinct possibility the show is simply not that good, and Marvel wasn't sure what to do with it. There's also the distinct possibility they listened to fans after the backlash from She-Hulk Attorney at Law and made sure the visual effects looked really, really good. And honestly, guys, that was a highlight of this trailer. We need to remember this was produced when Marvel was focused more on quantity over quality, and they were cranking content out like it was going out of style, leading to a lot of lackluster projects and end results not being what people wanted. And that's what I'm fearful for with this project, and Marvel has all but confirmed that. Now, if you remember correctly, Echo was getting a little bit of mixed response before it was released, and then Marvel did that rapid fire release around the holidays, giving fans the whole series all at once. Now, Marvel is actually dropping 3 episodes of Ironheart on June 24th, and that's actually half the series. We're also hearing rumors the next 3 episodes will drop the following week, suggesting to me and to many other people, Marvel kind of wants to get this out there and over with and not draw a lot of fan attention to it. Honestly, like Andor, I kind of like it when they release big parts of the series all at once. And we're all from those days where Netflix released the whole series, so we did get used to binging these when they dropped. Over the years, streaming services have started to kind of stretch it out a little bit to keep people on the platform, but recently Marvel has gone back to some other models, so we want to be really careful not to read too much into this. I actually think in order to really know what's going on, we're going to basically have to do what we always have to do, and I don't understand why this is so hard for people to get. We have to watch it. The first episode will drop on June the 24th in about 6 weeks. And when we get to see the first episode, well, then we can make the call. Honestly, if the show's not very good, well, then a lot of these fears might be well-founded. Marvel might be looking to push it out and get it over with. But Marvel might have something really great on their hands and something we can't tell until we see it. They found a ton of success releasing Andor 3 episodes at a time. We got multiple episodes of Daredevil Born Again all at a time, and Echo itself, which exceeded most people's expectations, which was dropped all at one time, allowing people to binge it. So I think Marvel Studios is kind of experimenting with some of these releases, and I have heard from several Hollywood insiders that Disney likes some of these new release formats where they get the things out on the platform and in front of fans, allowing them to put more out over the course of a year and not force delays because they need to let one series play out before the next series is released. Now, we're going to review Ironheart when it comes out. I'm really hoping this series lands pretty strongly. The character was enjoyable in Wakanda Forever, and I do think this delay has taken a lot of wind out of the sail for the project. There's going to be a higher bar they're going to have to exceed to kind of reignite the passion for the character. If it meets that, well, we're going to have to wait and see. Before we take off, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC news, and we want to bring you all the news truthfully and transparently so you're really in the know.